What's happening, team? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We're here once again. We're back on a live session. Whoo! Yes, team. Today we're doing this. We are doing this, team. We are doing this. It's a Friday, and we're supposed to take it easy, but the goal is not that. We just wanna go more harder, right? So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. W's. Yes, you're right, bro. You're right. It's happening. Fine. Face promise. Nice one, team. It's happening. Who's here currently on this live session with us? You've been here with us for the past few days. Let me know. If you just landed here, let me know as well. I just wanna see who's here. Let's go. We here, Tabang. Nice one, team. Nice one, team. Nice one, team. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Glad to have you here, bro. Glad to have you. So, yes, team. We're going to be looking at the markets, obviously. So, I just want to see what's happening with the news today before we look at the markets. Obviously, I can see we had some USD news before 2:30. Good trade balance, wholesale inventories. Yeah, these are the two that we had. And then we had this one in the morning as well, but it wasn't too hectic. Even these ones here. So lately we've been seeing a lot of these FOMC members speaking. Even yesterday we saw some other members were speaking, and today as well they are speaking. So it shows that these there's something big that these people are speaking and discussing. But hey, we just want to see how we can make profit from it, né? That's all. So yeah, I was able to spot this. So let me just come to the charts. So I look, but I'm gonna first look at the dollar index just to see what happened from yesterday, right? Because I wanna see what happened from yesterday, bro. But yeah, just before we start, let me know you guys can hear me, can see the screen, everything is solid. Are you guys here with us? Are you guys here with us? Let's see. Let's see, team. Yes, perfect. I love that, bro. I love that. The whole team is here. Can see we've got Tabo right now that he just landed. So yeah, man, I'm excited. So what's gonna happen is that okay, before I remove this, yesterday I was looking at, this is where price was yesterday when we won a session. Go full margin today. Haha, nice one. Yeah, maybe today I just have to go all in, right? Yeah, man, hopefully. Let's just see. When price was still here, where obviously I was looking for it to just push slightly more upwards till here and then push down, but it did retrace slightly and then it shot more down, which is good, the fact that it's going down. But right now we are at like a critical support area, which means that either from here where we are, price could respect the resistance, and then let's say for instance price could either respect this area and then go down, but because of this minor and here swing high, we haven't broken the lows yet, which either price could continue rallying and pushing upwards, or we might start seeing the dollar break below, right? But right now where it is, it's hard to make a decision yet, because already I can see we got to this support, and then once we got here, we done like a lower high, we didn't break the low, and then a higher high, higher low, higher high, and right now this is where we are. So obviously with how it's moving with the internal structure, maybe another high, 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 low, higher, high, and so on, and maybe, I don't know, till it cracks above, or if not, higher low, higher high, then maybe we'll see it drop. But we'll have to manage it and see. Normally on Fridays, the market can just do its own things in terms of move too much, just so maybe people get trapped on the wrong side. So other people are going to want to hold trades over the weekend and things like that. So the market knows normally how to play around with that, right? But for me, I'm just going to be looking for a short move, not something that's going to make me want to hold it the whole week. So with gold, let me look at gold. Gold, yesterday we saw this push, we saw it going upwards. Once we got here, we started looking for a sell, short-term sell, but now price confirmed its direction going upwards, because it just continued going upwards, which is valid, and then it done a young retracement, then we shot up. So this one here, truly speaking, looking at it, it could be lining up for more buy positions, because it wouldn't really make sense for me to wanna sell something that is going up. It's just a matter of where do I find my buy. And looking at it, we have these areas as resistance here, which is where price could potentially try to target. So let me just go on the 5 minute. On the 5, I can see already we have this upward trend pushing upwards. We are now here at this. I feel like from here it might push up, because I can see we are here at this support, right? So it could push up from here where we are. Let me see 1 minute. Yeah. Maybe this here. Let's test it. Yeah, I think gold is gonna just push up from here. Let me see on the 1 minute here. It was gonna be nice if it gave, okay, but it's okay. Let's see this break above. It failed to break here, so this next candlestick could be the break. Let's see, next candle, close, 1 more second, boom, close. Okay, so now it has confirmed that it's going upwards, but I'm not gonna buy it here because it's not gonna give me the best risk to reward. Having my stop loss be below, it's not gonna give the best risk to reward. You can see going all the way upwards, 1:2. So I'd rather wait for it to just come a bit low. I'd love to see myself buying it like yeah, it has tested. We haven't came here. Let me see. We haven't got here yet, so maybe somewhere around these areas here. I wouldn't mind buying it here. Hopefully it doesn't come and test this area, because it could still go down and test this area, right? And when it tested, it means that it's gonna take me out. So I'd have to be careful with how I execute it. So for now, let me just put an alert so I can see. Okay, let me look at Nasdaq. Let's get it. We're getting it, team. We are getting it. So Nasdaq yesterday, let me start off first with the 1 hour just so we see what happened yesterday. Yesterday we were here when price eventually went down and then it shot back upwards. And now we can see we are here at this resistant area, which this could be this area here could build like a double top. Obviously, if you add this, it's going to be a triple top. At the same time, it's either it can respect it, go down, or it could just break above, right? Because it's buying this thing. You can see how it's buying. It's moving upwards with a very strong momentum, right? So I'm just gonna, what did I do now? On the 15 minutes, I just want to see what price is showing me. Okay, I can already see that we got here first. We had this big rejection. We went down. Price moved upwards again, down, up. And here where we are, it's not really, I wouldn't say that it's moving up or at the same time it's moving down, because you can see It's more like it's ranging. Here it was a solid sell, and when it went back up, it was supposed to just come and take out these lows, but it didn't. It went up, it took these highs. So for me to start looking for, let me see, because this is the area right here. Obviously price is now building more like a reversal pattern. So I think I'm going to take my first sell on this one here. It's risky because it could still go up. I won't lie, this thing could still go up. Because it's at all-time high, bro, and like, target 1 is to 2. And something more like this. But already how it is, you can see it's almost like it's lining up for a buy, right? First touch, second touch, and a third touch. So it looks like it's lining up for a buy. It's either it's gonna break these highs or it's gonna respect them. Yeah, gold is it's already moving. Yeah, gold is already moving. Yeah. Okay, I can already see it. We have already confirmed this break to the upside. So now it's a matter of how am I going to get this, like enter it. Okay, there it is, it's like it's coming down. Let me see this one. Okay, not yet. The gold is like it's coming back down. Okay, I don't like this candle. If it was a nice retracement, obviously it wouldn't. Let me see 5 minutes once again. It closed above. Let me see if I buy it here, where would it allow me to stop loss here? It's not safe because here's where I would enter. I actually want to enter here, truly speaking, here at the low. I'd love to see myself enter here at the low. Okay. So I've got some alerts that are set. We're doing this, team. We are doing this. Whew. This one here was going to be a good buy, but I didn't want to enter here because I had a feeling that maybe it might still push down, like still push down a bit. So obviously if I enter here, it means that it might take me out. So that's why I didn't want to really enter here. As much as looking at it made some sense. But let's see how it goes. This is drawn on the 5 minute. Yeah. We have this area of resistance right here that we could potentially get to. So at least if you can have a target that is like somewhere around here, we should be safe. But now it will need for us to buy this thing at a lower price, right? Okay. There. Why didn't do the alarm? Or it didn't close above? So Nasdaq is setting up. See how it goes. Let me see, is it gonna reject? Because I feel like Nasdaq is gonna reject from here and start selling. Let me see if I see a bearish candle. I'm just going to execute on it. Because what I'm doing here, nothing close to financial advice. Obviously, you guys should know I'm not giving out signals or making you copy my trades or anything similar to that. I'm just trading and I'm documenting down my journey so you can see wins, losses, everything. I don't have to just show you wins. I don't have to just show you losses. I show you everything that I'm taking. Yeah, I think once this candle closes bearish, I'm just going to take it. It's risky, but I am going to take it. Let me see. How did it close? Yeah, a small bearish. It's not the biggest. It's not too convincing, but it has potential, right? We can work with it. Let's see, hopefully it doesn't do what it done yesterday. Remember yesterday it literally activated, shot up, took me out and then went straight to take profit. So hopefully it doesn't, but we shall see. Why is it like the spreads are now, or what am I? Let's go, bro. Okay, so I'll see how it goes. Let me see, 5 minutes. 3 more minutes to go. It'll be nice to just see it, like, close a bit more lower than where it is right now. Stop loss. Let me see. I think a valid stop loss would be somewhere here. Yeah. Just to be on the safe side. 1:2, somewhere here. Yeah. So here, it's more like I'm like how, if you're asking me why I'm seeing what I'm seeing this higher, high, high, low, higher, high. Here, more like a double. Then we broke these lows, and then now we came here. So when I'm taking it here, obviously I'm saying that it shouldn't break above here. It should respect it, right? And then I want it to continue going downwards, which means that if it doesn't respect it and it goes up, that means that it's also it's tricky because it, like, you know, when you're buying something at what is it? Because look at where it is, truly speaking, and look at how it bought all the way up. But at the same time, it wouldn't make sense to buy something like this, is what I'm saying. Like, it wouldn't make sense to buy it when it's already like this high, you know. So the best thing is either you look for a sell, you find a sell. If not, like, just stay away from the markets. Let's see gold. Okay. So let me see what the news are saying. Okay, yeah, FMC member speaks. This one. Mm, 10 minutes passes. This should happen any moment now. 3. And then this. Yo, I hope these news don't really mess up like the setups, right? Because if the news come up and they mess up the setups, yo, but gold is, yo, bro. Gold, I missed out on it. I won't lie. I really did miss out on it. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because I doubted it. That's the only problem. I doubted it. Okay, shall see. Okay, Nasdaq, it's like it's trying to push down. Hopefully it commits. Like, luckily the 5 minute was able to close below, like, with this bearish. So hopefully it just holds. If it doesn't, but why didn't this alarm go off? Okay, let's delete it. Maybe it did. My volume is down. I don't know. Delete it, bro. Doing this will delete another crossing. Yes, delete. Why is it not deleting? Okay, let's push Nasdaq. Let's push, bro. Gold, how far? Okay. Okay, let's go Nasdaq. Yo, at least if this trade can go well, at least it's it'll be a good one, because it'll be like, what, 3 positives, 4 positive trades, and 5 negative trades, or 5 negative trades minus 1% each, 5%, 4 positive trades catching 1:2 risk to reward, which means that what is it? Which means 4 times 2, 8%. So which means in total profit for the week would be like 3%, right? With the, like, the trades that, like, how it would have moved. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go. Okay, let me see what the team is saying. What about BTCUSD? Okay, let's just take a look at BTCUSD. I think we looked at it a few days ago. Where was it? Oh, Monday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, I think I looked at the daily. Yeah, but BTCUSD from where it is right now, already I can see we're having this push, the push down. Then we had this higher, higher, low, higher, 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 low, higher, high. So obviously price can come, create a higher low somewhere here, and then go up, continue going up. But we shouldn't forget that overall this is just the downward trend. Because you see swing high. So if it goes up, it might create a swing high and then go down. If this is not the swing high, because this could as well be the swing high and then it goes down to somewhere here at these levels that I had, and this is previous lows here, you can see. So then here is gonna it might push up a bit, but we'll see it closing at least somewhere close to 50,000, maybe before it push up, but once it gets there we'll see, but we'll have to manage and see. Okay. Let's go, team, let's go. GBPCHF. Yo, it's been a while since I've seen this, bro. Oh, it's GBPCHF. When was the last time I traded it? Look here, 2019. 2019 was the last time I traded CHF. Yeah, I even had a trade here. Funny thing. But yeah, man, I'm not really that big on currencies as much as I used to. So with the daily GBP CHF, obviously I'm seeing that we're in the downward trend. So far we are downward. I just put weekly. Yeah, but we're at the very lowest. We're at the low. No, this one here is not in, because look, it's going down. It's been going down since 2007. Imagine, it's been going down, just going down. So it's downwards, it's selling, but it's also at the low, which means that it will create lows, it will continue going down. So with the way it is right now, it might even break these lows. Because already printed here's a lower high, and this could be our new lower high that potentially maybe even takes out these lows, right? So we just have to see. Okay, so let me see what gold is saying. Okay, it's still I'm buying gold. Oh, I see my brother saying he's buying entertainment industry, 34 industry. You buying gold? You in already? Did you buy it somewhere here? Where did you buy it? I don't think where it is right now would be, even if it pushes up, buying it here wouldn't give the best, because stop loss, where would you put it? Yeah, still risky. Yeah, maybe it's okay, but it might still come down. So okay, Nasdaq, let's go, bro. So I think if Nasdaq just goes and hits take profit, I feel like even management for this one here, once it gets maybe somewhere below here, I'm just gonna move my stop loss to, truly speaking, what I can do right now, just to reduce my risk, I can even move my stop loss and put it on 50%. Already I can do this, move it from here to 50%, so that, because already I can see it's respecting, right? I wouldn't want it when it goes up and then I lose 1%. I don't think it's gonna be nice, but I can manage it so far by moving my stop loss, and hopefully the more it goes down, I will, because my goal right now is to just put my stop loss on break even, and I can't put it right now because it's too quick. It might just go up and take me out. So I would have to just hold it out, I guess, because my goal now is to just move to break even as quick as possible. But at the same time, not disrespecting. Can we see if the dollar index is moving? The dollar index. It's coming well. Nice, let's go. Let's go. We're selling gold, chief. USD JPY. It's been a while since I looked at this one here too. A long time ago. Sorry. You see, I think the last time I saw it, okay, obviously it was last year. I'm sure I was just showing someone what I'm seeing. But yeah, I remember when it was here, this breakout, we saw this one coming down. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What are you seeing? You seeing a sell? Because already with the naked eye, I think it's preparing for a sell, because you can see resistance, it broke down massively. It came up, retracement, and then we got to this area. Yeah, I think it looks clean now, don't I? Yeah, we got up, but I think we would still maybe push slightly up somewhere here, and then go back down. And then go back down. So we might see price push here and then go back down. So I'm not sure. Are you seeing the same thing? Why did you leave currencies? I don't know. I just feel like currencies were slightly slow for me, because like, especially when I got into day trading in a way whereby obviously just trading those sessions. Currencies, they're good. I used to swing them, and it was tough because currencies are those things where you can hold, like you see here, you can hold this from Tuesday, it goes up, and then one specific day or like a few, then it does this. So find out that you're giving back profits, And I never really found, like, I wouldn't say I left it because indices were better than currencies, but the honest truth is that for me personally, when I started trading indices, I made more money in my entire life in just 3 months of trading indices compared to the 3 years that I was trading currencies, right? And I was trading the same strategy, same mindset, same person. I'm still like, it was the exact same thing, but I just done so much because of the volatility, obviously the pip value and so on. And I liked that, like how it was moving. It was not easy, but I just liked, like you see how it moves. Even yesterday when it went and hit my stop loss like quick, I love when it moves like that, It's not nice obviously when a trade hits your stop loss, but it's nice when you see the market like, like moving, like when you're in the markets especially, and then it moves. So hopefully, I'm not too sure if we're going to end the day with like maybe a negative, because I can see here we have a positive change. We'll just have to see. Yeah, bro, I don't know. How do I get, I think I should get some background music. How do I get that, bro? How do I get that? Without YouTube even shutting me down, because I know YouTube can go crazy and just shut us down. I'll have to research that. So sometimes, when you're trading, right? Like, just to answer also my brother, when you ask why did you leave currencies, sometimes when you start trading, you just start trading, right? Because you want to be involved in the markets, and maybe you learn about forex, which is currencies, right? And the more you trade now, you personally, the more you trade, the more you're in the markets, the more you give your time to the markets, the more you'll discover other markets, right? And once you discover those other markets, that's when you'll be able to spot, like, maybe you'll find something that you personally like. You understand? So find out that when you first get started, obviously a lot of people are trading currencies, so you're going to learn from people that are going to show you currencies and things like that. But eventually, after like maybe 3 years or 4 years of you personally trading, then you'll come across things like silver, gold. You'll come across things like different instruments, so many instruments. Then you decide, like, I once traded oil as well, but I didn't find success. I caught one trade, I made money with it. I thought it was like, oh, oil is so easy. Then I went in again and I lost. I went in, I lost. Then I realized that no, I don't really know it that well. I tried to give it some time, but I realized that I'm not really interested in it. And then Nasdaq and them, when I gave it time, I realized that I would love to give it more time because I was interested in learning about Nasdaq, getting more information on it, and I felt like I understand it. So even if understanding something doesn't mean you are going to be right all the time, but understanding it means that I can trade it, like how volatile it is here. Like you see all these moves, how volatile it is. Understanding just automatically means you know how to catch the right side of the market. So this one I actually wanted to put it to break even, but it's moving up now. It's not moving down the way we wanted. You saw yesterday when we entered trades, like it has to go straight to where it wants to go, So it's not really doing that today. But maybe this could be, let me just see, this could be a low here that we just broke out, because we had these lows, we just broke below, and maybe we want to come and test here these areas. So I think with Nasdaq, you know what I'm going to do, just so once it breaks below these lows, because already I would see that it created these lows, highs, then the lows, and then coming up here. So once it breaks below, I think I'm just going to move it to break even, just to be on the safe side, right? I'd rather maybe for this, because I'm not happy with how it's moving so far, you see. So I'd rather take a break even compared to take a full loss. But so far I can see that I can maybe even adjust my, it's just, it would suck if I adjust my stop loss and then it does let's see if I adjust my stop loss, I put it here, and then it does a week out and then goes down. That would suck because I adjusted my stop loss. But yeah, the best thing would be at least if it comes here, at least. Even if I move my stop, even if let's say I don't move it to break even and then I move it to here, this is still perfect because I'm going to lose close to nothing. This is nothing. If this was let's say $500, this is going to be, I'm going to lose how much? $100? Not even 100, bro. It's less than 100, $50. You see? So I wouldn't mind taking this. Yo, look at this. Did the news come out or something? Okay, see, now it tested this area that I said it would be nice if it tests. Be nice now if it respects it and then goes down. But this gap upwards here, I don't like it. And Nasdaq, remember, we are at all-time highs, so slightly tricky. It might still go up and crack above. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's see, bro. It's back at entry now. Gold would have been nice if maybe I started looking for sells here. But also another thing is it might still also push up to here. It can still push up to somewhere here. Can you see Nasdaq? Okay, Nasdaq, we got here and we got a young rejection. Let's see what the next candle is gonna do. Right now, the only thing I want to do on on Nasdaq is lock it in. Because I didn't like how it moved here. This one here was not too nice. Because gold, Nasdaq, when it moves, it has to move like this. So you see? It has to move like this. Like when it's dropping. But let's just see. I think with this one, how I'm going to manage it, let's say for instance, if it closes above, like a close above this area, like a close above, I'm just gonna close it manually, right? Like manually, I won't wait for it to get here. So instead of like, let's say for instance, if this was gonna hit me $500, I'm now gonna take less than that, like maybe not even 250, like maybe $200. Somewhere here would be maybe $200. That's only if it closes there. So let's see. But one thing that I actually came across, like, one message that I once told, I remember what I told, but I came across something more similar to that today, where it was like, sometimes when you're going through a drawdown, other people, yes, back then, we would say that, like, it's nicer if you stay away from the markets and things like that. But sometimes staying away from the markets, you might lose your edge. So if you go through, like, let's say a losing streak and then you decide to stay away from the markets, you might lose your edge because you missed out on so many things going on. So sometimes you might still be involved in the markets, but just the risk small. You understand? So if, let's say, you lost like 5 trades in a row, you don't have to stop trading. Already your confidence is low, already you're not feeling good and all those things, but you don't have to stop trading. What you can rather do is risk small. If you are risking like $50 per trade, you can just reduce it to like $15 or $20 up until you start like maybe having 2 wins. And then once your confidence is built up, and then you can come back with the risk, you see. So that's how you manage, like, basically trades that are like moving maybe against you, especially if you're going through a losing streak. Because everyone goes through a losing streak. It's just a matter of how do you react to it, how do you handle it. Other people go through losing streak, they can't handle it, and they end up losing their whole accounts. And other people, and anyone that you see that's still standing in the markets, it means that they were able to handle the losing streak, because everyone goes through a losing streak, So if you see someone that has traded for long, that's still trading, it means that this person has had way too many losing streaks. You understand? No matter what. Okay, let me see if this thing's gonna close above. Let me take my phone, have it close. If it closes above, I'm telling you, I'm closing it immediately. Okay, I can see it done a rejection. I think I'll just close it because I wouldn't really, let me see, it closed. Close position, yeah. Damn. Like, literally as soon as I close it, shot all the way up. Took out all the stop hands. Damn, that was a big spike. This was a very big spike. There's so much buying power. Yeah. Okay, let me see. What could have influenced this? Let me just see. Come back here. Nothing much. This one, yeah. This already happened, but I don't see. Okay, obviously it's not. This two already happened. I feel like these news could be playing some major role, because I saw a move like this yesterday. So literally as soon as I just said bulk operation, then I closed, it was somewhere here, it jumped up. So you see, that's why, like, even when I said like moving my stop loss here, break even didn't make sense. It would have made sense if price was still here and then it went down, but like here would have made sense, because now going up like this here, it's not, this is not really, it's insane, right? And catching a buy here, I don't see any signs of how I could have caught a buy here, no matter what. Even if I looked for a buy here, I was not going to catch a buy, rather at least here at the bottom. Because me, I saw low buy high, So I was going to rather like look for a buy here, but not here. Definitely not here. You can't buy at high. But yeah, I did mention that it's risky because obviously it's at these all-time highs. So we might see it now. Obviously it's going to trap other people, which means other people are going to buy here, believing obviously it could go up. on which, yes, it could go up, it could continue going up if like you can hold it, like if you enter with like, let's say, big lots going up, slightly up somewhere here, you know, you can enjoy those profits, take them somewhere there. But this, obviously, it all retreats at some point. It all retreats, and it could either maybe even come here and then continue going upwards. But let's see who. We started this week strong. We're ending it not too strong. It's not too good, guys. I'm going through a losing streak. You guys are witnessing me take a losing streak. Imagine I'm starting the sessions this week and I'm going through a losing streak as I'm starting. And it was funny because the previous week before the sessions, I went through a winning streak. So somehow I was like, maybe, you know, the will come a losing streak. I just don't know when. And I was doubting to even start these sessions this week because I was like, what if I go through a losing streak on this session? But anyway, I guess you get to see trading. You know, you get to see trading at the end of the day. So let me see gold. So you see this one here. Yeah. Just gonna lay low from it. Gold, yeah, we got there. Gold is like it's gonna go straight to take profit. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, gold here. 1:2 right here. But with gold, I was also seeing it either could come here. So we might see it like obviously come, break below, come here at this area, and then maybe continue going upwards. If not, maybe here at this area, and then continue going. Yeah, you see. Gold went straight to take profit this one here, but yeah, 1:2. Obviously, you can see the risk 1:2. But these are trades that, like, truly speaking, are much more better. Like, what I mean is a trade that you catch and then it goes straight to take profit. Not like how Nasdaq was moving where it was playing around. It's much more better when it moves like this. So let's see. Sorry. But gold was actually, this one here, this sell was actually a good one. It's just, if we went up with that initial buy here, I feel like it was going to be way more better as well. And it could as well come take out these lows. With what I'm seeing, it could also come take out these lows because I wanted to buy just here, just below here. So it could come and take out these lows here. So it's still going to drop if it doesn't respect this area here. Remember this area that I drew? If it doesn't, if it closes below, it can still drop. Let me see Nasdaq. No, Nasdaq. Yeah, Nasdaq, we broke above, we came back, we went up. Yeah, but Nasdaq is... So you see such moves, most people wouldn't be able to obviously last these moves this year because of that's Nasdaq. That's indices for you, right? And me, I like it because of this, like the fact that when you're in it, like let's say for instance, if we caught a buy, I don't know, let's say maybe here, but how would I catch it? Let's just say for instance, let me just say for instance, if price now came, I see it come back down and then it's somewhere here and then I decided I'm buying, but it was still not going to be, I think it was still not going to be good. Stop loss here, take profit 1:2, it still wasn't going to be good. Why? Because of how it started moving, moved downwards slowly and then it shot back up massively. So it was still not good. And I see gold is like it's respecting that area there. This one here. On which what it could also do is because now since it respected this area here, it could either come, but I think this area is now weak. It's weak. It's already 4 touches, which means that now it's gonna break above. And with this break above, maybe from here, then we see a sell. Yeah, but Nasdaq is now skyrocketing upwards. Luckily, they didn't do what it done yesterday, where it hit stop loss and then it goes straight down. That was not gonna be nice. But I exited here somewhere here. As soon as that candle closed, this 1 minute candle. No, I think I exited here. Yeah. Just before this push up. But it's still a lot, because like with 500, I still took like maybe over like $400 on it. So it's not like I feel good that like, you know, I saved or anything. No, I still yeah, but this area is weak. Yeah, it actually broke out. You see, yeah, it broke out. So you see, some people, what they'll do is obviously they'll have sellers here, and it goes straight to take profit 1:2, and they hold on because maybe they're hoping for it to break below and so on, and they hold on, and then obviously now this is a stop, which is not good trading. I don't think that is good trading, because even when it broke below, if you're still holding on, rather take profits, rather move stop loss like somewhere here, rather if you wanna hope for more profits. -2. I don't like how it's going upwards though. It's going upwards massively. Let's go. Let us go, bro. I need a trading partner. Nice. Yeah, I think You still rap? I used to rap. Have you considered futures? Yeah, actually, I've got accounts with futures, but yesterday one of my accounts got deactivated because I didn't trade. So yeah, chief, go longs, check gold, go longs way. I'm not sure if I get you, bro. No, bro. I think you should also remember that the goal here is not also to just I'm not trying to make as much as possible on the live session, because it's not like I don't want to make as much as possible on the live session. Like, I don't want to catch all trades to be positive, because that doesn't happen in the market. If that was the case, I could, like when Nasdaq was in profits, I could have closed and said, let's close it, done, profits, like, and so on all the time. I catch gold, small move when it goes up, close, let's go in profits. But like that will just be for entertainment purposes. That will just be to look like I'm winning to you guys. But truth speaking, I don't trade like that. I don't catch all trees and all trees go to take profits. I catch 1:2. This 1:2. This is a 1:2, 1:2, and once I catch it, it's either it's gonna hit stop loss. If it goes slightly in profits, I'm gonna manage it. You know, if it goes against me and it hits me, that's why I have a stop loss. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a stop loss, right? So that's why for me to say so is because, like I did say, it's not. I don't want us to come out like it's signals or anything similar to that. If you're seeing a buy, it's perfect for you to execute. In fact, you can tell us like why you're seeing a buy and things like that. But those things of bro buy, bro sell, like it doesn't really, because if it goes against me now, I'm gonna be angry at you. You know, but if I analyzed it and I'm seeing a buy and I buy it because I saw it, if it goes against me, I won't be angry at anyone because it's my setup. You understand? So yeah, man, we're doing this live, bro. Stop watching your trade. No, man, you have to watch. You obviously have to manage it, because I have to see how to adjust my stop losses. Because sometimes price can activate and then move. Let's say it activates and then it moves. Once it gets it, then it starts like wanting to go back up. So you could exit, you know. But if you don't exit, then you might give back profits. So sometimes it's good to just watch. Obviously, for some people, it's not good because you see yourself losing. But yeah, man, I've lost many times. So I know how to handle losses, is what I'm saying, you know. If that was not the case, obviously, bro, I was not even going to do this live session, because I know that there'll be losses in the markets and I wouldn't want people to see me take losses. You understand? So, yeah, but this one is not here. At least, yeah. Let's go. Nice, bro. Sasha trees, yes. Say it, bro. Yeah, man. There's anyone, like, truly speaking, we can trade the same thing. I used to sit with people in the same room, same house. We all trading, but find out that at the end of the day, others made profits, others didn't make profits. And that was just how trading is. That's just how trading is, no matter what. Even if we are together, we're looking at the markets together. You know, some days I was the one that was in negatives and they were in profits, the people that I would trade with, like friends, you know. And I'll be like, bro, and they're like, no, I saw Nasdaq, I bought it. And I'm like, how did you see that buy? It's like, no, I saw this. And to me, it still doesn't make sense. But he caught it and he made money. But I wouldn't take it because it still doesn't make sense to me. And, you know, and same thing, like vice versa. Days where I take wins and they take losses. But also the difference is also how people handle losses, because other people, when they take losses and you take a win, now they're angry, you know. And I was like, bro, yesterday you took a win, I took a loss, I was not angry. But today I took a win, you took a loss, and now you are angry. You know, like some people are just like that, unfortunately. You get, that's why the markets is not for everyone, is what I'm trying to say. Anyone can trade, but not anyone can really trade. Like, not anyone can last in the markets, like, to trade and stuff. But anyone can just come, buy, sell, all those things. But bro, there's a lot of like management that goes in, bro. Yeah, but I'm glad that everything is being documented down like I did. So which means that on the next days that are gonna be coming up, once we go through difference, obviously I just want people to also understand that we come from negatives. I want you to know we come from negatives. We've seen negatives, you know, you see it literally from us. Like, if someone just comes and every time what they do, like, you know, there's no loss and stuff, it seems unhuman. It seems like it's not possible, right? So you always want to make sure that you're balancing things out, which means that when you take losses, you take them with the chest out, chin up, with confidence. If I take wins and I'm shouting, I'm like, guys, yes, wins and everything. When I take loss, I have to scream and shout like that. You know? And it's very easy to just comment. Like, I can open a new YouTube channel with like a blank name, and then I come into this session and then I just say, buy, sell, buy this, sell this, buy this. Like, it's easy to sit at the what is it? It's easy to sit at the arena and tell Cristiano Ronaldo, you suck, bro. You didn't kick the ball. But that guy practice, find out that, like, obviously he practice every day, more than 2 hours a day. He knows what he's doing. Even if he missed that ball, it's okay, bro. Like, it's not like his life is gonna end. It's not like he's not gonna make 100 million that month. You know. But yeah, the markets this week, it hasn't really been nice, I won't lie. But we seen it and we caught it, basically. We seen it and we caught it. Okay, I think this will be my last one for the day, this one, yeah. Let's go, bro. We started small. We started well. We started big. But guess what? We're not ending. Here's the thing, bro. You only feel in the markets. Bro. I remember when I was still in the hood in my parents' house with my dad, and I was like, my dad would leave in the morning, and he would be like, bro, like after I dropped out of school, be like, you on the laptop saying that you're making money. Like, I remember the previous day when he left, I was like, oh, guess what? Today I made $800, and I was still in the hood. I was still young, 19 years. $800. I made it in a single day, and I was like, oh, I made this much. It's like, let me see it. Like, pay for rent, something. Like, you're living in my house for free, and I couldn't, obviously show. The next day when he came and I was quiet, he was expecting to see what I was gonna say. I was quiet. Guess what? I lost it because I was under pressure. I wanted to make more so that I can show him and say, look, I withdrew $5,000, and I lost everything. And I was back at like almost like I'm starting again. So yeah, I mean, sometimes it's not nice when those things happen, but it's part of it, like, because I started trading with like a few people. I didn't start trading by myself. I started trading with people. There's people that showed me how to trade, that would show me like, oh, this, and I was like, what, MetaTrader? I was so excited. But till today, they don't trade. They're not trading anymore. They even were laughing like, oh, bro, we never thought that you'd really like push this trading thing like how you pushing it. And I was like, bro, like ever since that day you showed me, like, I love it, And for them it's simple. It's because of they can't take losses. They took a few losses and they just said, you know what, it's tough. Let me just rather go and work, like, let's say for instance a job where they give me like 30K a month, 50K, whatever the case is. But for me, even if you offer me a job and say you're gonna give me 50K a month or 100K a month, if you're gonna say I mustn't trade, I won't take that job. I'm not interested, because this is what I want to do, even if it takes 15 or 20 years to get results, right? Because it's not about today. It's not about the results right now. It's not about whether this trade works out or not. One trade is not going to change your life, bro. It's not one trade. Yes, one trade can change your life depending on how many trades you took. One trade can change your life in a way of one good trade stacked up by 100 of them. Obviously, your life is going to change because you stacked up 100 good trades. But just one trade, nah, it doesn't happen that way. One trade hitting stop loss won't change anything, and one trade hitting take profit won't change anything. Yeah. Your $800, wow. Yeah, yeah, and that was a lot of money, like in the hood, because anyways, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything, so $800 in a day, like, even when I would tell my dad, he felt like I was lying, but I couldn't prove to him because I lost it the next day. So I felt stupid in a way. But for me, I don't know. It's the fact that I was able to make it. It's all I see. Like even now, the fact that I can still show up. Yesterday I took negatives. The day before I took negatives, but I'm still showing up. Ask yourself why. It's because of I know the markets. I've seen myself take negatives, and then maybe on the day when I was like, today I took so many losses this week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe I took losses, and then it's Thursday. Then there's like, I took so many losses, I don't want to trade today. But I'm like, anyway, I have to show up, and then I trade, and then find out that day is the day when all trades hit take profit, and they put me even like ahead for the week, like ahead for like maybe even this week and next week. You get it? So it's just showing up, like it's just showing up. Like you see how this thing is doing. I don't like how it's moving now. I liked how it was moving initially when it was going down, but how it's moving now, I don't really like it. I don't like it. I hope today treats us better. Hopefully it treats us better. 3 stocks. Yeah, I actually thought of trading stocks. There was a time I looked at stocks, but stocks, yeah, no, there was something else. I looked at stocks. I tried to trade them, but so many gaps. So like you need to learn companies and like things like that and so on. I just felt like it's not for me. US30. Okay, let's see US30. Where were we yesterday? US30 is not there. This was yesterday. We were here. Oh yeah. We saw this push. Where were we yesterday? I think we're somewhere here. We saw this push here. Oh no, this happened. It had already happened. We saw it, so we're like, it's either want to come back here, go back down, because you can see here, and then it did come with this angle, went slightly down, and then it went skyrocketed above. So now looking at it, how things are moving upwards, maybe it could be because of like these news. We'll have to see next week if we're going to have more similar, because I can see this week we've been having a lot of this FOMC speakings and stuff, and the market has been shooting upwards like this, especially US30 and Nasdaq pushing upwards like this. So like you see even now, US30, obviously a nice buy would have been maybe somewhere here at the lows, but it was going to be tough to catch it, because you might have it here, stop loss just slightly below, could take you out. Someone would be like, maybe I'd have my stop loss here, I don't know. So these ones, the Nasdaq, US30, that's how they are in terms of they can stop punch you. So that's why it's either you have to be comfortable taking many stop losses, or it's either you have to be okay with having big stop losses, on which me I'm not okay with it. I don't mind taking multiple stop losses, but not big stop losses. Or it's either you should just hope for the best. I don't know, and I wouldn't really hope for the best when I'm trading. So if gold like breaks above here, obviously it's confirming its upward direction, because higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So if it breaks above, obviously it's cracking more. But a buy would have been nice here at the bottom. When we started our session, that buy here would have been nice. Not anyway here. The way it is now, it's not the best. Let me see what this one here done. Yeah, this one here just went crazy. Why doesn't this thing wanna delete? It's like my trading view stuck. This alert didn't wanna go on. It's activating. Oh. Let's see, gold. So gold, I would say that I would close it, but I wouldn't really close, because we could still, it's just that obviously I could still hit my stop loss above here, but because that would be an actual confirmation that it's going up higher high. But I'm not gonna update, I'm not gonna change it in a trade. I'm not gonna adjust my stop loss inside of a trade. It won't make sense. Like with me, bro, I would rather take a loss than change my plan or change trades. Like, I just want you guys to understand something. I'm not a guru. A guru obviously is a person that doesn't, I don't know, a physical, an expert. I don't know. I'm not that. What I am is, like, I've been in the markets. I've traded, like, for many years. So with that, I was able to build out plans that I know most definitely that if this thing, even if I see it's gonna come, respect this and go down, but I'm not gonna move my stop loss, because I know I've done this many times years ago and it went against, like, let's say it hit me a bigger loss. You understand? So I'd rather take a loss that I set and I said I'm okay with this loss, compared to not want to be wrong and still be wrong. That's gonna make me feel bad. But if I take a loss that I was okay with, I would still be okay. But if I take a loss that I was not okay with, it doesn't make sense, bro. Like, rather buy a car that you want, enjoy it, whatever, and then even if you take it back, it's okay, compared to buy a car that you don't like, that you don't want to be 1, 2, 3, and you still hold on, you still have to face the maintenance, the waters, and all. It doesn't make sense. Like, we live in a world where you need to do what you really want to do. Don't go with what others are doing and stuff. So you see here, I think this thing is still gonna, let's just see if it closes below here, because already I can see first touch, second touch, we are now at third touch, and it's playing here. So it could either like respect it and then go up, create new highs, but if it doesn't and it breaks below, it will still be okay. My phone is gonna die. How should I charge it? Yeah, no, gold just took me out. Let's see if it's gonna do that workout, like respect that area. Yeah. So you see, imagine now, let's say for instance, I decide that I'm gonna move my stop loss and put it here because I don't wanna take this loss. Let's say I'm looking at this. Imagine I was now gonna take a big loss, like a big hit. You get it? So that's not how I trade. So yeah, I think we're just targeting here now. Yeah, bro. And I'm leaving these live sessions. I'm not even gonna delete them because I know some people, they do live sessions, trade goes against them, they delete them. So all sessions that you see, they look like they're winning. But me, I'm not gonna delete them. I'm leaving them behind because I know that there will be a time where I'm gonna use them. So you see, imagine now you didn't want to take a loss. You had like your stop loss, and then you removed it because you are like, no, it's gonna do what it done yesterday, tick and go down. Imagine now you would have blew your account. Obviously, look at this push up. Yeah, but this was gonna be a nice buy if only. But it wouldn't make sense to catch like a buy at the resistance. I wouldn't. Let's go. Yo, bro. Yo. So sometimes you see, you shouldn't have too much ego or confidence in the markets. Like, you guys remember when we started the week, after a few good wins, and I was like, yo, bro, but I don't want you to have too much confidence because the market is not always rewarding like this. You don't take straight wins after wins after wins after wins. So luckily you get to see both sides, the profitable and the, like, okay, it's both profitable, but the wins and the losses, let me put it this way. Yeah, that's true. Consistency wins overall. That is true. Consistency is the one thing that wins, because we can all trade today. Someone can say, oh, I caught Nasdaq, but next month find out that person is not even here anymore. Like they eventually blew their account and they're angry and they even stopped trading and whatever. But as like, we still show up next month, other month, bro. We still show up. Like, I do this for a living, so there's nothing else that I could do. And I know very well that not every day is a good day. Even my family knows very well. Like, they don't even ask me how did you trade today anymore, because there's ups and downs. All they just have to do is wait and see me send money. That's all. Don't ask me about how did I trade. Like, rather me, let me tell you, hey, today was not so nice. I took a loss and I had 5,000 people looking at me. It's like, oh no, it's okay. You know, that's better. But every day, I remember at first I would have them ask me every day, how did trading go today? How did trading go today? And obviously not every day is gonna, like, I can't say, oh, it went well, oh, it went well, oh, it went. Like, I even started saying it went well even when I took losses. So even when they would ask how did it go and I said it went well, and they're like, oh, you made money. I was like, no, I didn't make money. It went well as in I traded well, but it's not like that, you know. This one, truly speaking, I honestly see, because this buy here, I doubted it when it was still here, because I felt like it still needed to go more, slightly, like somewhere here before it pushes up. So I didn't take this buy, and like, I was already seeing this buy, but I just didn't take it because I didn't like how it was still here, and on the 1 minute never really gave me a clean entry, because when it was still here, if I spot it here, stop loss be below here, it could have still slightly went and then shot up, and see how it was moving upwards slightly, like not that much. So this buy here didn't really give me like my normal setups. Like, you'll show me, like, I'll show you when I catch like trades. Like, even when I was on Nasdaq, when a trade went against me, and I was like, this is a trade that I'll take anytime. You understand? That's having a setup. Even on gold Nasdaq, if like a trade goes well, I can show you that this is what I'm always waiting for. When I'm saying that I'm waiting for, like, let's say, the setup to go in my way. But even if it goes against me, I can still show you that this is what I was looking for, because I can't lie to you and say I could have bought here. There's nothing that shows me that I could have bought here at all. Like, unless maybe I'm just gambling and I'm like, when I see it go again, like close, quick, close, and then I buy. But that's not gambling, you understand? And I'm not gambling. I'm trading accounts. I've got, in fact, it's even worse because I'm trading on prop firm accounts, and prop firms, you're not supposed to lose 1% per trade, especially when you fund it. You're not supposed to lose. Even when you're going through a losing streak, now I have to reduce my risk, because if I lose, like let's say if I lose 4 trades in a row, that's 1%, that's 4%, I can lose the whole account. So the best thing is I need to reduce. So it just teaches me on how to trade professionally, but at the same time, it's me that has to apply that, because it's not the firm that's going to tell me to apply it, because this is money that we're using here. Are you revenge trading? No, I'm not revenge trading, bro. I'm not revenge trading. So remember, my for me in a day, max is 3 trades. I shouldn't take more than three trades in a day. If I go past 3 trades, that's considered revenge trading to me. And why? It's because of I've seen that I've took one trade be negative, another trade be negative, and the third trade most times they could be positive. So when they're positive, because sometimes when you go through a losing streak could be like 3 to 6 trades. So only after then find out that those 3 trades that you took, then now you're gonna win. And then maybe I don't take it, and then I lose, understand? And then I call it it's a negative day for me. So what I do is that I take 3 trades, but in those 3 trades, if the first 2 trades goes through to take profit, I don't have to take the third one. But if the first 2 trades, maybe it's also depend on how I feel. If the first 2 trades, maybe one hit profit, one hit negative, I'm still in profits for the day, I might take the third one. But if 2 still hit negative, I could still decide not to. But normally with my plan, I can take 3 trades. That's max. That is max. But one thing that I know is that sometimes profits, I let them run. Like let's say for instance, if this trade here was gonna go down, I was not gonna it depends on how it goes. If it was shooting down, there's days where you guys will see it. In fact, I'm gonna say it here, and I'm gonna crop it out when it does happen, and I'm gonna put it so you see. There's days whereby, let's say I'm gonna catch a trade like this, and it's gonna shoot down, and not down to TP, but down like way beyond TP, right? Like something like this. And that's why you have to be long enough in the markets to catch these moves. Like let's say I'll catch a trade that's gonna go like this, right? And I won't make 1:2. The more it goes down, like it'll get to 2, maybe once it gets to 2, I lock in here. Then it goes. Once it gets here, I lock in somewhere here, thinking that okay, if it respects this, goes up. And then it does this, and then I lock in. Maybe once it does that, I lock in here, and then maybe it takes me out right here. But let me show you what happened. This trade became a 1:7, which means that even if I took 7 trades that were losses in a row, this one trade would have brought them back. And by the way, I didn't even over risk. I didn't gamble. I didn't do anything like that. I just went well, I just managed the setup well. You understand? So sometimes, because entry is just obviously entry, trade management, it's more on like when trade goes in your direction, you manage it not to just get the 2% that you are targeting, but to try to squeeze in as much as you possibly can, right? So that's the whole goal. Let me see what Nasdaq. Nasdaq. But Nasdaq is literally at the highest high, bro. Look at the week, y'all. Yeah. Nah. No. Like week. Yeah, it's at all time, bro. It's like, you remember when gold was doing that all time high thing, and everyone was just buying, and you remember how it sold when everyone was thinking that it's still gonna go up. In fact, people was putting as much money as possible, and then it sold down massively. So that's just how the market sometimes, when people are just when it's very simple, it makes sense to you. Just know that there's other people that are probably seeing that move, which means that higher chance it might not happen. $4,540. What is it? Not this one yet, no. 4. Yeah, but gold, truly speaking, on a bigger time frame, we are gonna still go up. Like looking at it, we're still gonna. And this candlestick this week, yeah, I'm seeing it's closing with a nice bullish hammer, which means that the following week we may just start seeing buy. It would just be nice if it could give us like nice buy entries, right? So you said 4540. Let's see, 4560. No, you mean this is like where it's more likely to go, like target type thing? So I'm really sorry if I have done you wrong. I want to be part of your community. If you've done me wrong, like how? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean if you've done me wrong? What did you do? What did you do? Why is it like you're exposing yourself? Bearish dollar, bullish gold, bearish dollar. Let's see. This one here, it looks like it's gonna start like, because look here, this one here, the dollar index is high, low, high, low, high, low. It might go up. The dollar index, it might go up. We are risk managers, yeah. No, wait retraces. Oh, we are risk managers. Yeah, that's true, man. You get to a point where now you no longer, especially when you start trading like larger capital and stuff, you no longer trading to try to obviously make the most out of that day, but now you're just trying to manage risk. That's all. If you've got like $100,000, you don't wanna like take it to $1 million with one trade, right? Because now it means that your stop loss is going to be your account. So what you do is you obviously have to manage risk. That's all. And the better you can manage risk, the more larger capital you can trade with, right? Four five five zero. Let's see. Oh, 4550. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it's. Let me wait. 3 is true. Let's go. So let me see. Yeah, this one, yeah. But you see this one, like even when you bought it here, you can't, like let's say when you bought it here, you can't, and it's running, let's say max 1:6, you can't now give back those profits. That if you the type that's gonna hold the trade up and still think it's gonna go way more above and you wanna hold it and you give it back, bro, this wasn't me 5 years ago, but today I don't treat like this anymore. This broke my psychology so many times. I used to do those mistakes and it broke my psychology so many times. Like, taking losses in a row is much better for me compared to a trade that goes in profits and then goes back and hits me. Like, that one day is worse. Like you sleep with a broken heart. You think to yourself, like, am I greedy? Why? And all that. You start thinking all those things, and the mind just, there's so many stuff. But when it hits your stop loss, obviously, like, it happens. Like, that's normal. You don't really think too much about it. You just have to see, okay, I was on the wrong side of the market, because obviously I can see this thing is buying. It's buying, it's buying, it's buying. I just believe that obviously it's a resistance, so that's why I wanted to catch it just before, like maybe it's gonna spike back down, come somewhere here before it goes up. But at least if I could just catch 1:2, so that has sense. But let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me see, all the news are out. This week, I feel like this FOMC has made, because since Wednesday, no, not Wednesday, Wednesday, yes, Wednesday, daily these FOMC people have been speaking, and the market has just been doing this here. Monday, Tuesday, those days were good. And if you noticed, Monday it was bank holiday, which means that there was no news and things went well. Because I don't trade news, right? I don't like really trade the news like this. But Monday it moved well. Tuesday there was not much going on. It also moved well. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, too much news in the markets, right? And I can also see with the results that I got, the news were able to literally just show me. So let me just see what's happening the next week. On Monday, we're going to have this. I think this is better because, you see, I prefer such news, man. Okay, but there's also this guy that's speaking here. Sorry. But this is in the AM, so it's going to be done. This is better. I don't mind trading this because it's normal news. It's not like FOMC speaking. Let me see, Tuesday. Next week, it looks like it's going to be a good week. Tuesday, USD, FMC, or next week. I think this war is just making these guys get in meetings day in, day out, right? Because you can see these guys are going in meetings almost every day. Let's see, how deep are we? No, 30, okay. And then Wednesday, let's see, Wednesday. Next week looks like it's gonna be an amazing week. Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday, again, these guys are speaking. But I'm not gonna trade because of the fact that they're speaking. Like, I'm still gonna trade because then we have this Wednesday natural gas, yeah. Yeah. Wednesday they're not speaking, those guys there, so it's safe. And Thursday we have these ones here. Employment change. Is it Thursday or Friday? It's Friday, so this is gonna be NFP. Oh yeah, it's NFP week. Okay. But yeah, this one here, no matter what, I don't think that I would have held it. Like, imagine I removed my stop loss trying to hold it. I was gonna probably obviously fill my prop firms, right? Like, I was gonna lose my prop firm accounts. Like, if I tried to hold it all out, and I don't wanna take a loss. And we could see it creating a new higher low somewhere around these areas here. We can see it come down here and then push back up, right? Lazy, yeah, that is true. The fundamentals, they help out a lot. Obviously with the decision making and stuff, so for you to just be to understand and be on the right side of the market, understand what's going on. Like, macroeconomics, they play a major role, very big role can never put them aside. That's why even now in the session I had to go in them and look at them. But when I say I don't trade them, I just mean in terms of I don't make my trading decisions because of them, right? Let's see how this goes, where this is going to end up. Sonia, I'm just glad that I managed to exit slightly less somewhere here, but I could have done better. It's just that obviously it moved way too quick, because my goal was to at least put my stop loss somewhere above here, but I was like, what if it goes up weeks and then goes down? So I was like, at least if it closes above, and just up when it closed, it was like shooting massively. So you see, sometimes when you don't have a stop loss as well, you could take a bigger loss. If you don't have a stop loss, once this thing goes above, you'll be like, no, let me wait for it to come, and then it comes and you're like, okay, let me wait for it to be at break even so I can not close a negative, and then okay, let me wait for it to come back, and then now you have $100, but you're running at minus $80. That's the worst thing ever. You don't want to trade like that, bro. No matter what, unless you're just trading for fun, maybe you can trade like that. But I was even thinking, but I just wanted to, maybe with the new month I can do that, but I wanted to just obviously start these sessions like nice, get comfortable with the session, trading live, because it's also not easy, like trading, talking, because I'm always just by myself, quiet, trading, looking at the markets and stuff. But now you're talking, managing and stuff. But I was actually thinking of like putting like an account that's going to be specific for the live session, like, and then like I put something like, I don't know, I'll just have to see how much, and that account I just basically trade it for the session, like it's going to be my live session account. So the goal with the account is not to double, triple and all that, but the goal is to just see how far we can go up until like forever, like, you know, as long as we're on the sessions, you know, grow it, take losses. So I show you as well that even during losing streak, you don't have to lose your account, because I know a lot of people, three trades, that's all it takes for them to blow their accounts in terms of negative. But I still get to show you that, look bro, we had 4 trades that went against us, but we still have over 80% of our accounts. You understand? So you can also get to see like that it eventually does get boring. So you see what happened here. Obviously we had some people that bought. I remember there were people that saying that they are buying. I don't know, maybe you had something like this. So I don't know, maybe you had targets, I don't know. But also, because here's the thing, I once also had thoughts of tweaking my risk to reward strategy, which is, I had thoughts of like, because I noticed there was a time whereby, I think it was like last month, where most of my trades were going close to take profit and then going against me. Like let's say it would go like this, and then when it's here, then it would go up. So I was like, maybe what I should do with a lot of trades, I've seen that happen. I was like, maybe what I should do is I need to have a 1:1 risk to reward, like at least take profits at 1:1. But when I tried to implement that, that's why I say sometimes you should not change how you trade no matter what, because I felt like, because I was sharing my analysis obviously in the VIP group, so now I was like, ish, I'm feeling sad for them, like, yo, like, ish, I can handle these losses, can they handle them? I'm not too sure. So I was like, ish, I don't want to be able to take multiple losses like in a row like this, at least for them. You see, now I'm thinking for this. So I was like, at least for them. So I tried implementing a 1:1 method, and guess what? That exact same trade, it shot down like, bro, like it was going to give me, when I done the numbers, like I think 17%. And now I was angry with myself. Obviously, people were happy. Yeah, nice. But I was angry. I was not happy because I didn't respect my risk. I changed it because of I wanted to obviously hit profit, and I did hit profit. But that trade could have brought back my losses, put me in massive profits, right? And I felt bad. I felt bad, and that's also something that comes up with, like, especially when you're trading publicly, because someone can just comment here and say, your strategy doesn't work, change it. And it's easy to say so, but when the lights are out and I'm by myself and I'm testing and I'm going back and forth and I'm looking at my results and I'm looking at my data and everything, it says I mustn't change it because it's the only thing that right now makes sense to me. If I change it, it's like telling someone that they must change the car that they're driving and drive another car. Okay, what if that car it costs more petrol for them? Like, are you gonna buy them petrol? What if you tell me I must use a different strategy and I lose more money using that? Are you gonna give me the money that I lost? Are you gonna fund my account? US30. So you see Nasdaq. Nasdaq I think Nasdaq is going. It's moving similar to. I see Nasdaq. If I really wanted to buy it, this is where I would have like maybe caught a buy, but I'm not gonna buy it today. I feel like for the week I just wanna end it like the way that I did end it. So far for the week, I am down. It's not like I'm not down. I am down, but I'm not as down as like bad down. I think I'm negative like 4%, something like that. So I wouldn't wanna obviously mess it up. Let me just, I want to keep it like this so that I start the next week at least with a cleaner mindset. Because if I do other things, I'm going to make silly mistakes, and then I'm going to enter the next week with the mindset of, let me get back, let me get back to it. The first few days I'll already be thinking, let me make profits, because I'll be thinking that I want to bring back the profits that I would have lost, right? So Nasdaq, from now with this test up, I would have wanted to buy it here, but I see with this test out, it might still push up. So how I used to trade, maybe 4 years ago, yeah, how I would trade, especially Nasdaq, such moves like you see even here, but like, let me show you. I used to trade in a specific way, but it also hit me. Let me show you how I mean. Like, let's say for instance, I would see like a sell here, right? And then I'm selling, and then let's say I sold here, it goes down a bit, and then as soon as it goes up, after this close, I'll close it manually, and then I'll look, okay, this thing closed, it broke above, so now it's going up, and then I would buy. So I wouldn't really put stop loss. I wouldn't put stop loss, and then I would buy, and then obviously most times it would work out, I lost, and then when I buy, maybe it goes up a bit, and then I make some profits. Obviously other times it doesn't work out. I buy, I sell, it hits me, it breaks out, and then I buy, and then it hits me. Other times it would do that, but most times it would work out. But the only thing is, the days when I lost, especially when I didn't close, I would lose way too much. There's actually a day where yesterday when I was telling you guys that I lost, when you were asking me if I cried and all that, when I said I lost a lot, it was because of that, because I caught a trade and it was going well, it was moving well, nicely in profit, and so on. And then price, it started shooting downwards massively. Like, let's say you catch a trade like this, then it's going now already, and I'd use big lots, which means that I wouldn't target big moves. I'd only target maybe 15-minute moves. Like, I want 15 1-minute candles, or that's only that I'll target. So let's say I buy it and then it goes up, and then now it goes down like this, and because it's going down now, I wouldn't wanna close it stop loss, because I wanted to come back, and then find out that now it goes and then it shoots massively, and then I end up closing a loss like down here. So I realized that it doesn't really work in the long run. Remember, we're talking long term. That strategy was working nice. Every day, truly speaking, I was posting profits, I was showing profits. Every day I was making profits. I would show, oh, this, oh, look here. But find out that for me to even get to that profits, find out that I'm showing 10,000 that I made, but find out that I lost 3,000 and another 3,000. So now I'm positive 4,000. You get it? But it wasn't nice because of when on days when I lose, like when the market like news would come and I don't have time to close quick, I'll take very big loss, and I was trading with a big account. So obviously it was even before Profim. So that would be like I'd be sitting alone, sad in the office, and it wasn't nice, bro. It wasn't nice. So yeah, gambler. No. I'm not a gambler, bro. If I was a gambler, I was gonna go up and down with this thing. If I was a gambler, I was probably gonna. If I was a gambler, I was gonna buy this thing with like a lot of lots, and I'll target like something like this, like bye, and then target a small move. Like if it goes up, just up a bit, then I close. That's how I used to trade. But like 7 years ago, I used to trade like that, where you just target small moves, man. Like I see this thing is going up, so what I do, like you see how I see it's going up, and then I'll just buy, but I use big lots so that if that small move up, then I make profit. But in a day, I would place like maybe 23s in a day. But it was not nice. It was mentally not okay, because like I did say, in the morning find out that you make profits, afternoon you make profits, at night you bring back all the profits, and now you're in a negative. So it was not nice because of those reasons, right? So I had to come up with a system that would work best for me. So you see gold now it's going back up, but I still see it coming down somewhere here. Yo. Yeah, let's see, but you're right, bro. It's not gambling, it is trading. It's trading. If I was gambling, I don't even know what I would do, but no, this is not gambling, bro. Let me see what this one is. Yeah, this one is slightly, but it's not really that active. So you see with this one here, when it goes up a bit here, already out. When I see 1 minute sell, now here I'm selling hard. This is gambling. I'll take profit. When I see this 1 minute close, stop. But I wouldn't even have stop loss. We enter because there's no time to put stop loss when you're gambling, right? Then now you're selling, because I'm like, it has to come at least down. Then I'm selling. Then it comes down, it hits profit, and then maybe I buy. I don't know, looking at, like, let's say if it rejects and then it gives a nice buy position, I buy. But it's not nice. It's not good. Like, I wouldn't do that again. It was not even good for my mind. I was just hungry, man. I was just in the hood. I wanted to catch every trade that I could catch. So I didn't want to like miss out and things like that. So it was not good. It was not good. And it didn't really take me anywhere. Like, it didn't take me anywhere. Yeah, I made some days where I could say, yeah, I made 20,000, 30,000. But I never really withdrew all that money that I made. Let me put it that way. I never really withdrew. The only time I really got to withdraw money that I made strictly from like enjoying and stuff was when I started like trading nicely and respecting, and I started like, obviously even making clean money in a way whereby you make profits that you knew you worked hard for, compared to when you gambling, you didn't really work hard for that. You were just gambling, you're just guessing up and down. But when you worked hard, when I had to stay up, like now I'm going through a losing streak, I'm losing, but I have to maintain my what is it? I have to maintain myself. I shouldn't change now and say, nah, I don't like this losing streak and I don't look good on their life losing like this. I'm gonna try to let me catch it so quick so I look like no. I have to maintain. I have to just take it easy, lay low, and overall, that consistency is what actually matters, right? Let's go, team. Yes, bro. We're doing this, bro. We're doing this. We are doing this, team. We are doing this. But we've been pushing now. How long? 1 hour, 50 minutes. So let's just push for 8 more minutes, guys. And then we can call it a session for this week. We started, we did push. I'm happy that we were consistent this week. Sorry. I am happy that we became consistent. We showed up every day on the session. We placed at least a minimum of 2 trades. I placed a minimum of 2 trades every day on the session. So basically this week I've put like at least over, is it 10? 10 trades, yes. I've put at least over 10 trades in the market. So I think that is enough for the week. But I know there'll be times whereby obviously like let's say for instance I could have Monday, Tuesday, I could have said okay, it's a good week, I'm not gonna trade for the whole week. But I mean sometimes when you see a setup, like just take it, man. Like right, even if it goes, like just take it as long as it's part of your plan. Because what's the purpose of you making, let's say now if you want to withdraw, you can withdraw money. If you made some profits, it's always wise to withdraw. If you've made profits, it's always wise to withdraw. Like me, when I've made profits, even if I knew that I could grow that account more massively, I withdraw the money that I deposited plus extra. You get it? Like let's say if I put 1,000 rands in an account, then I flip it to 5,000 rands, like in 2 days of trading, I'm gonna take probably like 2,000 rands. You get it? So now I have 3,000 rands, and I'm gonna play around that 3,000 rands. If I flip it again, I'm gonna withdraw maybe 2,000 rands again, and I'll have more capital to play with. But if I lose it, then I know that I have my 1,000 rands back. I even have an additional 1,000 rands. So now it's just a matter of I can deposit my 1,000 rands. I can use that other 1,000 rands so that technically I'm in profits. Like I've used the profits that I've made from the markets, because at the end of the day you have to use the profits that you make from the markets. Otherwise you won't really get to enjoy trading. So you see with this one here, I see it like at least testing here going up, if not testing here at the bottom and then going up here. But I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. I think for the week I've placed enough trades, not too many. I've placed enough trades, and I don't like how it's moving. You see here, it came down massively, shot up, came down massive. Look at this 5-minute candle. This is not nice. So it could either test and then go up, if not test here and then go up. Yeah, even Mark Douglas said it. Yeah. Yeah, but I've watched a lot of Mark Douglas, Ray Dalio, and obviously those are gurus when it comes to psychology. And if you see them, they don't even tell you about their strategy. They don't even talk to you about. They just tell you about psychology, and what they even focus more on is being able to react the same, whether it's in a lose or it's in a win. You get it? Like if you won, you shouldn't be too happy. Like I know some people, when we win, maybe they'll be commenting, I love you so much, Lisibia, you are the best. But when we lose, bro, you suck. You're not a good trader. You don't know how to trade. But it's buyers and sellers, right? It's the reactions of people. That's why the market moves like this. It's reactions. But for you to really make it in the trading world, you just have to keep a straight face. I'll sit with my family. I trade. Maybe I made $2,000. I go back. I sit down with them like I didn't do anything. Chill. Next day I trade. I lose $2,000. I still go back and I sit with them like I didn't even lose. So it's hard for them to even see if I'm winning or if I'm losing, because like I'm still the same person. I can laugh with you so hard, but I just took a loss, like $1,500. You understand? but it doesn't get to me anymore, man. I don't know. It's just time, man. It's the more time you put in the markets, like you'll see, and you understand like the long term. You understand the long term game, like the long game, which is I understand today. I understand if I lost this 1.5, it doesn't mean it's the end. I've made like too much money, and I felt like, yes, perfect. I'm happy, you know. It's it, and I had to give it back to the markets because I was excited. You see, and I've lost too much money, and I felt like, you know what, like I'm reckless. How can I lose this much money? This money was probably gonna help other people. I could have done this for my family. I could have done this and that, and later on I feel grateful because of that, because it taught me something. I learned something from that, you know. Like even now, for me to trade this way, for me to react this way, for me, bro. Are you a scalper? I wouldn't say. I'm more of a I day trade. I day trade, so I enter from the either 5 minute or the 1 minute. That's why I enter using the 5 minute or the 1 minute, and I call it quits, you know. So you see, it didn't respect the sun. So now let's see if it's gonna respect it, and if it doesn't, it means that no. But I don't see it. If it doesn't, I don't really see anything. But because why I'm seeing this, obviously highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, and then obviously highs, lows. So if it breaks below these lows, it won't make sense, because, and it might break because there's stop losses here, stop losses here, stop losses. It might break it just to get more momentum, more power to push upwards. That's why such trades, I'm not really gonna take it now. So normally with me, I have like a 2-hour window with the markets. So what my 2-hour window is, just when the market opens, I only have 2 hours to find trades. If I don't find trades in those 2 hours, like it's done, right? I'm not gonna look for more, or I'm not gonna, because I know from there now it's just people are trading. It's what we call noise. Because when the market opens, now that's where obviously banks are now getting involved. Markets are open, you know. There's movements, yesterday's orders, today's orders, and so on. But after like a few hours, like 2 hours in, like let's say 8 a.m., 9 a.m. US, let's say 11. Now the market is cool. It's lunchtime, bro. It's a lunchtime. So obviously, if it's lunchtime, if you are trading, you're trading noise. It's just noise. You might catch trades. Yes, I'm not saying it's not gonna work out. It works out, but you see, it done that liquidation, which it took out like the stop losses here, stop losses here, stop losses here, and so on. Maybe it could respect this one here. Let's see. Yeah, respect this one here. Yeah, this one here is a strong low, and that's just obviously because of this one here. You can see we have multiple lows here. So the more lows we get here, the more weaker it gets. But this one here, we never had any touches on it. So this is our this is the low. This is our first touch, which means that it's slightly strong, but obviously it doesn't mean that it can hold. Let me see what gold is doing. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, team, guys. If you're finding value, obviously, guys, this is happening in life. You can see nothing's being hidden. You know, it's easy to just come and show you, oh, today we caught a big trade, oh, today we didn't. But I'm now showing you the field, what it's like being in the field, and it doesn't look nice. It's not nice in the field. We know when people go to the army, what happens. They shoot each other and everything. But if you get to the army and you see them, like let's say if like now if we have live streams of people, like I know if people are going to other armies, they shoot each other bombs and all, but imagine an army person going live on YouTube showing you them shooting themselves and everything. It's different. Like as much as you know, it's not different. So same thing here. You know the markets. I come on YouTube, I speak about videos, I show everything since years ago and everything, but now I'm showing you in the field. I'm showing you what actually makes this person like me, what makes me me. You know, it's the wins, it's the losses, and how I handle them, right? But yeah, man, if you guys have any questions, maybe before we call it a session, if you guys have any questions, but please, man, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure that you are subscribing, guys. This is where you get the real raw market views. No one is willing to show themselves like, you know, doing this on the internet like this, because we all want to look right. We all want to look like we're winning, right? But I'm showing you. So obviously, if you're finding value, one thing that you can do, like this video right now. It's over 200 of us. So if you press like, obviously it's now gonna it's gonna push. But subscribe to my YouTube channel, and yeah, man. Obviously, the more better engagement I'm engaging with you guys, the more you guys are, you know, communicating, the more you guys are also learning. Most importantly, I just want to see people learn. The more you are learning, the like out behavior. That's the purpose of my live sessions, right? The more you learn, the more you can come and say, "Oh, bro, thanks. Like I'm getting something from these sessions." That's the whole purpose. That's what I want out of them. So, for me to say so is that I'm just trying to say, let's push, let's get it. Subscribe if you're finding value. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, team. Hit that subscribe button. And yeah, man, the more you guys are engaging, the more you guys are subscribing, the more I'm gonna keep showing up. Because imagine Monday I don't do a live session, and Monday I catch a big trade. Like, it's not gonna be nice, you know. So I wanna show up day in, day out, no matter what. So yeah, let's go team. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video if you haven't already. But let's go for it. But today is Friday. I'm sure my side is actually now 10 p.m. I'm sure there's you know, it's Friday. People are gonna go out, have fun, do all those things. For me, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm so tired. And I have a long journey tomorrow. There's somewhere I'm going, so I'm just gonna take it easy, prepare for it. I'm gonna review this week's trades. But luckily they are on video, so I can always just watch what I was thinking before executing them. And then next week when I enter it, I feel like I'm going to do a lot of that. This weekend I'm going to dedicate it to just watching these live sessions, just to see what I was thinking, see also with the news, see what could have, like, what could I do better. So the next week when I come, at least I become better. You understand? Because that's the whole goal. The goal is to improve. When you start in business, you don't have any experience. You can't say I'm gonna open a business and make $1 million next month. No, you start first by having to think. The first thing that I done, I created a business cards like this. I tried giving to people, no one called me, it didn't work. Okay, I done papers and I tried to give pamphlets, it didn't work. Okay, what can I do? You know, like you try. I took my last money. I made some profits from the market. I remember there was a time I made profits from the markets when I was trying to grow forex chases. I made good profits, but that time I was still in the hood. But I made like maybe good profits at that time. I think it was like 17,000, 16,000, and I was like, okay, let me take this, because now I wanted to see where I can put, like, what I can invest in that can grow. And yeah, I know people will say invest in stock, that's not. I'd rather invest in myself. I'd rather invest in my company, like a company that I believe in, things like that, compared to just take money and throw it in Sanlam and hope for the best. So I took that money and I was like, okay, I'm gonna invest in the company Forex Chasers. I rented, I went to a mall. I hired, is it rent or I don't know, but a space in the mall. Yo, this thing went all the way up. I got a space in the mall, and they charged me some money. At the time it was a lot because I didn't have much, but they charged me that. I got a team of people. We done like something for Jesus, and people would come. Too many people at the mall, bro. I spent that whole money, 17,000, to just put my brand out there. I just wanted people to know Forex Jesus because I felt like I'm doing something good. Guess what, bro? Everyone walked past us. Everyone walked past us. And guess what they would say? They would say, when I was saying, hey, I've got this company, Forex Chasers, showing people how to trade. I've been doing this for a few years now. These old people, they'll be like, bro, like, do you have a car? Like, do you have a house? Like, why should I listen to you? And it hurt me. And I was like, look, bro, better listen to me now because there'll be a time where I'm going to be far. You won't even be able to listen. Like, you won't be able to access me. But anyway, they don't care. So no one really done anything. And, this thing. No one. I'm saying I lost all that money. And guess what? I remember I was driving home from that event that I done. And I was broke. I had 17,000 that I made from the markets. I invested in this thing that's going to potentially grow my company. No one bought anything. And I was now broke because I paid people that were helping me. I paid everything. And I was driving home and the car needed petrol and I was now on zero. It was my dad's car. I asked to borrow it. And I was driving. I was like, I think I'm stupid. Like, why would I take money and want to grow a company that people don't even want? It doesn't. Why didn't I just take that money and enjoy it? Do this. I could have bought a small car in the hood, 15,000. I started thinking all that. I nearly, I don't even know if I cried or not. I don't know. I would lie. But I remember I stopped on the side of the road and I just sat because I couldn't drive properly. My mind was, because I was broke now. And yeah, but eventually, what was this, 5 minutes? No. It's 15 minutes. Eventually, bro, after that happened, but it's funny on how God works. God works in amazing ways because, I got home, I was sad, gave my dad his car, I got back to the drawing board. I got back once again to the markets and I was like, what? So now I was like, okay, I'm going to make money and I'm just going to enjoy it. But funny thing, once I made money again, something was like, because when you have a dream and no matter what, you're always going to chase it, right? So even when I made some money, something was like, bro, don't stop, go make shirts now. So I done some t-shirts, Forex Chasers. Now I started giving them for free, just people give them, some people would see them and I want some shirts. Then I'll be okay, I sell them 100 rands, 200 to make some money. I didn't make money, obviously, I just to, and then, after a very long time, I don't even know how, all I'm just saying is that you have to push. Try this, it fails, try this, it fails, and unfortunately you are trying with money, right? For me to see a trade is not working out, I'm putting money on it. For me to go in a business and see it's not going to work out, I won't sit and listen to someone that's going to say, don't do this business, there's no money there. No, I am going to do it, and if I lose and there's no money, I'll know, I learn from experience. Because if I don't do it, 5 years down the line, I'm going to ask myself, what if I done this? If I never done what I done trying to grow my company, I would sit and ask myself, what if that time when I wanted to do this thing, I done it and it was going to be successful? I would think like that. I once tried to even do in person, one-on-one, not one-on-one, seminar. No one came. And I booked that guest house for the whole, I made some profits. I booked it. It was 5,000 a day. I booked it for 5 days, and no one came. It was only my lady and 2 friends that were there because they were helping me set up. No one came. Imagine, So some people, when they see something, you think that it came easy, but it didn't come easy, man. There's a lot of trials and errors and things behind all that. Nice one, team. Thank you so much, Kupsipere, bro. This week you're the one good thing that happened to me this week during this live session, because My brother has been like donating day in day. Yesterday was 70 rands, today 35 rands, the other day 35, 70. So yeah, man. Thanks, bro. I won't lie. This does boost me up. Check Ness. Let me see Ness. Yeah, you see, it respected the strong low. The strong low here. Yeah, and now it's shot back up massively. Yeah, it respected this one here. So obviously, like 1:2 would have been somewhere here.
Yeah, such a trade would be nice. This is a trade that I wouldn't mind. Like, I want when I'm in, like, it has to move like this, like go straight to take profit or straight to stop loss. So this would be dope. Right now, either I would be managing it. If I never took profit already here, already my stop loss would now be just below here. And if the next candlestick closes, like if this next candlestick closes and the next one goes up and close, I put it below and below and below. But anything from here, it's profits. But I'm glad that it went well. This one here, this strong low. And it makes sense because anyway, higher highs and higher lows. But yeah, man, you guys are also seeing this in real life, right? You are seeing it in terms of thought process. You see, one thing that I want you to take from this session is see why trades are working if they don't, like, see why trades are working if they do work out. Like if I say this thing is doing this and then I take it and it works, or if I say this is going to do this and it does like that, just look at why did it do that, you know. And if a trade goes against me as well, look at why it didn't work out. That's all. Like, you shouldn't, like, don't complicate it. If a trade goes well, look at why it went well. If a trade didn't go well, look at why it didn't go well, because that's how you get better. What you do is that now you're gonna focus more on what went well, which means with the good, you're gonna focus on catching more good trades. With the bad, you're gonna focus on reducing more bad trades. You understand? That's all. That's just it. But yeah, team, subscribe, like this video. Let's go. How long we pushed? Over 2 hours, 2 hour 15 minutes. Yeah, I said that we're gonna come back. But yeah, I think we can call it a session for now. I'm just gonna take it easy, lay low, bring back my mind, you know, just cool off a bit, prepare, learn from some mistakes, see what I need to improve, optimize, and then we come back again next week. Maybe we can have a session over the weekend. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, nice. Okay, so now it has gave us this direction. It is closed below. Wow, massive. So obviously now it chose direction, which is continuing going down. Obviously it might just come slightly and then continue depending on if it's strong. But I know now moving forward next week, gold, I'm only looking for buys. Because you see where it was right now, it was tricky, man. Being here, it was very tricky because of that support and all those things. But gold, I'm looking for buys. So yeah, it's gonna be a crazy week. Let's go, team. Asbonge. Yeah, team, make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, do all those things. Remember, this is for educational purposes. It's not signals. It's not copy trading. It's not anything. This is educational purposes. You get to learn, you get to see things in action, we get to interact, you know. So it's a multiple win. We are winning ultimately. And that's why brother was like, I need a trading partner. So we are basically trading partners. You know, some of you guys saw some buys there. You took those buys, which means that you made profits. I remember some members, they're saying that when gold was here, they bought. No, when gold was here, other members saying that they're selling. So probably made profits out if you closed it. Other member, when it was here, I remember some other brother of mine say that he's buying. So you also probably made some profit depending on how you managed it. But yeah, man, there's people right now in this session that made profits, and there's people right now in this session that didn't make profit. And that's just how it is in the markets. For you to lose, someone has to win. For someone to win, you have to lose. Right? Right, team? Right, team. But yeah, man, I feel like just some final words so you can call it a session for now. I just want to take it easy, lay low. If you haven't subscribed, guys, make sure that you do subscribe, like this video at the same time. And I thank you guys so much for showing up. We need to maintain positivity. Let's maintain positivity no matter what. We live in a world, especially in South Africa, there's not much positivity. Everyone is negative. Everyone is and truly speaking, me at some point I lost hope in people, especially people in SA. At some point, like years ago, like 4 years down after I got betrayed and everything. But I realized that it's not everyone. I realized that not everyone is like that. Like as much as you might kidnap me. Like not everyone's gonna kidnap me. You get it? So that's what got me like to even like feel like I wanna do these things, because I realized that there's people that I connect with that I'm on the same frequency with. Like I see people here that are coming positive, that are just positive no matter what. And even me, when I'm watching other people's live streams, bro, even if they take a negative or they take a positive, I'm just like this. The other time I was watching one guy doing a live and he was like, and I felt like I'm in the trade with him, because it was like, let's saw, and the thing was like slightly going against him. It's like, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna, and I was like, I felt like I'm in the trade with him, but it felt good. That's what made me even be like, I wanna do these live sessions no matter what, because I could see that guy was not, he's been doing lives for I think 4 years, so he doesn't care whether it's a negative or positive. And I liked also in this group, in the community, because when I looked at the community, the people were just positive, like, yeah, no, this and this, and I was like, oh, this feels good, because ultimately that's just what you want, ne? You don't, like, if you have friends that are always telling you negative things, like, trading doesn't work, trading is a scammer, like, I'm gonna cut them off. Not that I'll believe them and not trade. I'm gonna cut them off. So if we have negativity, we're gonna have to cut them off. But the ones that are positive, I won't cut them off because of someone that was negative. No, it doesn't work like that. So yeah, team, let's just call it a session. Like this video. If you haven't subscribe. Let's meet up once again. Maybe tomorrow we can go over a session, but tomorrow I actually have a long day. I don't think we'll go over a session tomorrow, but we can still push it on, what is it, maybe Monday. We can go through a session on Monday. We'll see how the market goes. I just want to optimize this week, see what we can do better next week, so that I can come prepared for you and prepare for the markets, and we can obviously make the most. But yeah, man, I'm happy that you guys did show up. I am happy that you guys did show up. Do have a beautiful evening. It's Friday. Take it easy, guys. Spend time with family, connect with loved ones. Just, take it easy. Don't go hard on yourself. And yeah, man, the weekend, there's a new week that's coming up, and the week can come with breakthroughs. We don't know when breakthroughs gonna come. Like, you don't really know when your time is coming. So all you have to do is just show up. And yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing moving forward. Next week is still showing up. I'll see you in the next live session. Thank you so much for being here, team.